speaker, Mr. Bob McCall. Bob is originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yay.
He says go Steelers.
Yes, come on. Where are my Steeler fans? There you go. I knew we were here. Yep.
And Bob, I don't know if I told you, but our group, we had our workshop in Pittsburgh.
I heard that.
We loved it. We loved your
Perfect.
We loved the Pirates.
Perfect.
It was wonderful.
Perfect.
Yep. So Bob attended Tuskegee University and majored in building construction technology. Has an extensive career in industry. Worked with McCall Power Corporation in construction maintenance and operations of nuclear power plants. 8 years for Alliant Energy. So needless to say, he's got quite a background in the energy field. He was responsible for a number of plants, traveling, maintenance, engineering, and project management.
Yep.
Let's see, what else here? He's just had an extensive career and a lot of years, and he's an author of a book that you have in front of you called Zero Accidents and Injuries. Are you willing to pay the price?
Yep.
He's the president of his own company, Inspire High Performance, LLC, where he helps companies to work to the top of their potential every day and hopefully preventing injuries, saving lives, recognizing errors, and improving processes. And Bob's interests and activities include, loves public speaking. If you had a chance to meet him, you can tell he's got just a tiny bit of energy. A little smart, like this, exciting, and it's contagious. But he likes conducting public speaking to youth and men's groups and volunteering with many charities and civic groups. And his motto is, make a difference everywhere you go. I think that's a great motto, and it's I think something we can all embrace. And so with that, I want to turn it over to Mr. Bob McCall.
All right, thank you. Hey guys, let's get another hand for Chris and his team. You know, I've worked with captives now for particularly this group out of Chicago for about 8 years. And I'll tell you this, undoubtedly, they love you guys. They love you guys. And that's why they go through great lengths to bring in speakers like myself and others who I've had the pleasure of witnessing as I attend their conferences. But these guys are dedicated to improving your business and your company. Is that fine? All right, give them a hand. Give them another hand. Okay, now let's set the stage. This is going to be audience participation. Okay, I'm not standing up here lecturing to you. This is going to be workshop style. You're going to be taking notes. You're going to be answering questions. You're going to be working together at the table with your table mate. So if you're sitting beside someone you don't like, move now and get by somebody you do like, because we're going to be taking notes, okay? My goal of this now is that you leave here energized to do something. Everybody say do something. Now, this is the thing now. Don't be a conference checker offer that I just came and I take my material back and I do nothing with it. Don't be that person, okay? I am going to share with you everything I've put in this book works. Everything works. Over my 33 years in the utility industry, I've held just about every leadership position. I've led as many as 6 states and 58 locations. I've been able to create a culture of high performance. And that's why I retired from the industry, and I'm trying to give this a go because I love it. I love helping companies with the tools. Everybody say tools. Tools. What you are going to get here today are tools to help you improve. And they work. The only unknown is you. Will you be the person that goes back and does something, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it, or will you be the person who does nothing? But I'll tell you this, and let me get up front so I can get eye contact from everybody. If you are the person, everybody eyes here, if you are the person that goes home and does nothing, the next accident or injury at your company is on you. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because you're getting the tools now that will make a difference. It's up to you. Now let's make sure everybody got everything. In your packet, you should have pull out the presentation. If anyone does not have the presentation, let me know. It's going to look like that. Chris and the team, Brian, Brianna, they did a good job packaging. Yes, sir. Okay, right there. Doesn't have the presentation. We'll get it to you. You can have this one. No, let me just give you this one because I don't need it. Coming right behind you. Nope, I'm good. Thank you, brother. Everybody else look, because we're going to take notes on this and we're going to have challenges. Anyone else not have the presentation? Okay, go ahead and get it out. All right, while you're doing that as well, thanks to Chris, who loves you, he purchased my book. Book's been out about 6 months. We've already sold over 600 copies. And I'm getting phone calls from folks telling me, hey, this thing is working, Bob. We appreciate you. You know, I put my heart and soul in this because I want to bless people. I want to bless people with the right tools. Everyone should have a book, and you're going to take notes in the book. Anyone not have a book, let us know. Brian's right there. Anyone not have a book? And there's some and maybe some empty seats, so if no one's there, grab that one. Okay? Looks like we got it. Okay, yes, ma'am. Presentation, okay. Yes, sir. And we'll get you that. Who else? Everyone else have all their tools so we can get things going? Okay. Let me loosen up. Yep, loosen up so we can have some fun. All right, and then what else do I need? Now, you know one thing you guys are going to have to help me keep up with, unfortunately, are my glasses. There you, thank you, brother. Now, there's a good man. Everybody give Lucas a hand right here. See? Perfect. What he did is exactly what I need you to do. You know, glasses and clicker, I may set these things out and just get excited way over there in the corner. Then I'm going to think, where did I put the clicker? And I want someone to say, over here, Bob. Can everybody do that? Okay. All right, perfect. Now, first 10 folks that answer questions are going to get bookmarkers. The first 10, you know, you come see me afterwards, I got another gift for you because I like a volunteer. And that's why I like to walk around. I'm not a podium guy. I'm going to walk around, see if you're taking the notes like you're supposed to be, see if you're underlining. Anyone not have a pen? You're going to need a pen. All right? If we have everything, here we go. Now, I titled this, Getting to the Next Level of Safety Performance. Now, the reason I said next level is because we're all somewhere, aren't we? How many want to be better? How many want to be better? That's what I want to see. People who want to be better. There's a quote now that I want you to get. All right, now listen to this now. If better is possible, good is no longer an option. One more time. If better is possible, good is no longer an option. Is that not good? I love that quote because we always should be after better. And then you guys, I didn't get a chance to meet everyone, but you guys in your roles, if you're responsible for safety, any information that you can get that help your team do better, you ought to want. Ain't that right? When I first learned about human performance, this is back in '97, I was a mechanical maintenance supervisor at a nuclear plant. 35 mechanics who I loved and wanted to do all that I could to protect them. See, we're going to talk about leadership. We're not talking about any safety rules. We're going to talk about leadership. This is about making a better you. When you become a better you as a leader, others will follow. Ain't that what leadership does? You lead. If you're in a leadership role, you should be leading. But if you're going to have the best safety performance, it's about culture. Everybody say culture. Creating a culture where that best can come up. Does that make sense? So we're all someplace, but we want to get to the next level. Now look at the next words I have. Are you willing to pay the price? Now think about that for a second or two, and I need 3 people to tell me what that price might be. 3 people. Tell me what that price might be. Yell it out loud. We're in not a big room. Yes, sir. Someone's life. Someone's life. Yes, sir. Take that note right there by right here at the top. Someone's life might be a price. You're number 1. Remember that. Number 2. Yes, sir, Rod.
Extra time.
Extra time. Write that down. We're talking prices now. Prices that have to be paid to get to that next level. I need 1 more. What are you thinking? Yes, ma'am.
Quality of life.
Quality of life. Write that down as well. You're number 3. Now, I don't want to get everything from my left side over here. Middle and right side better start sparking up. You know, are you willing to pay the price? And we just heard 3. All right, let's go. Now, here, by this slide, put down 1 challenge. First challenge. This is going to be our first challenge for leadership courage. I'm getting this right here. You're a leader and you can make a difference. You are going to share that with everyone on your team. Everyone. Now, when I had the 6 states, 58 locations, it took me 6 months to do it, to get around to all those locations and see all those people. But everyone I did see, I shared this with them. So that's your first challenge. Now, I'm going to demonstrate this now because this is important. Let me borrow Lucas, come on up. I'm going to bug Lucas. Now, this has to be done exactly the way I share it with you. Right here, brother. Everybody can see you. What we're about to do, ladies and gentlemen, is transfer belief. Everybody say transfer belief. Transfer belief. Now, where are my athletes? Where are my athletes? Who's played any sport? High school, college? Hands up high so I can see you and acknowledge you. Yes, sir. What'd you do? Football. Football, perfect. Track and field. Yes, sir. Rugby and, okay, let me get some middle people. Football. Lacrosse, excellent. Yes, ma'am. Perfect. I knew when I walked by you. I seen you in the lobby. I was thinking, I know good. If she ain't done something, she's a basketball player. Okay, let me introduce some folks. Yes, sir. Football, golf. Okay. Oh, what's your golf score? Best score.
Talking about handicap or score?
Yeah, handicap. However you want to say it. Perfect. Let me see you afterwards. I need to get some of that off of you. All right. Who had their hands are back here? Yes, sir. Perfect. All right. Now here, hands down. Who was on a championship team? Championship team. Hands up for the post on champion. Championship for football? Yeah. Okay, championship for basketball. All right, perfect. Championship over there, sir? Track and field. Okay, hands down. Now, champions, I want to prove something now. Did the coach lower the expectations so you could play Chris or so you could play Emma? Or were the expectations high, and if you were going to start and play, you had to meet them? Which was it? High. See, this, I mean something. See, well, we don't realize that as leaders, we have power to set the expectations. And what I have found as I've led all over the country is our expectations are too low. That's why our people are not performing at their top potential, because we don't ask them to. But when I started to ask folks to and expect folks to, they raised up. And we're going to talk about that. Now, here's another one. I'll ask Emma since I got you, Chris. Did your coach believe in your skills, Emma? And when you went out there on the court, you and the rest of the team, this championship team, did he believe, he or she, believe in what you guys could do? Yes. And did you see it in his or her eyes and body language? Yes. Did you hear what she said? That's why you're doing this. We got to set the stage where we transfer belief to people that they are leaders. They're not just a somebody. Because see, as I've led different folks, I get folks, well, you know how they evaluate themselves? They look on an org chart. And a lot of times I had technicians. So where are technicians on the org chart? Bottom. So they start to evaluate that's their value based on where they are on the org chart. So I knew that I had to get their morale up to let them know, no, you are the most important thing. If the power plants don't run, transmission distribution doesn't go, well, our customers, and you guys have customers. So to do that, I started by transferring belief. It is the most powerful leadership skill that you will do, transferring belief. And this is how we're going to do it, and we're going to practice. All right? It's going to start off, good handshake. Now, I know when you go see your people, normally it's just good morning, good morning. Not this time. Not this time. It's going to be good morning, but then you're going to walk up to them, shake their hand. They're going to look at you weird because you don't shake their hand every morning. You know, but you let them know, I got to tell you something, and I probably should have said this a long time ago. Now, here it is now. Eye contact the entire time. You must maintain eye contact. Don't you start looking at your shoes. Don't you let them do it. If they look away from you, you do it again. Eye contact through the entire communication. And that's going to be, Lucas, you're a leader and you can make a difference. Everybody see that? That's how you're going to do it. Now, Bob, you turn this way so you can see it. Read it.
Bob,
yep.
You're a leader and you can make a difference.
You did good. All right, everybody stand up. Shake two people's hands. Two people's hands. Shake them now. I'm walking around. I want to see that you do it right. Good. I didn't see you do it back. I didn't see you do it back to him. I heard him say it.
Yeah, we did at the same time.
Okay. Let me see it. Eye contact. Everybody get 2. Okay? If you got 2, sit down. Sit down. If you got 2, sit down. All right. I need 2 people from my center team. How did that make you feel? How'd that make you feel? Wait a minute. Who said funny first? Funny gets it first. Who said funny? Way back there. You know. All right. Funny. And that's okay. Okay? That's okay. Funny is okay. You're number 4. Yep. How did it make you feel? Empowering. There you go. Write that word down by the slide. Funny, empowering. Number 5. Inspiring. Perfect. Write that down. Number 6. All right?
Gratifying.
Oh, I'm done now. You hold on to the next one. You're right, though. Put down gratifying. I'm going to get number 6 because I'm telling you, I love it, Marie. I love the way you belted it out. You're number 6 for sure. I'm coming over there next. Okay. Now, guys, this is important now because the inspiring, the motivated, it starts there. If you want leadership behavior, guess what you got to call, folks? Leaders. And you got to let them know that with that title that you just gave them, that you have expectations, high expectations. That, here, get this now, that you know they can meet. Would you hear me saying that? Know that you know they can meet. Okay? Perfect. Okay. Now, leadership struggle. How are we supposed to, as leaders, look in front of our people? I'm coming over here, right side. How are we supposed to look in front of our people? Confident. All right, well, I like confident. Who said it? Perfect. Ruth, perfect.
Thank
you. Okay. Strong. I like strong too.
In control.
Okay. Go ahead, brother. And I'm coming. By example. And you get 1 for in control and by example. Okay, that's my 10. And then we're going to keep answering though. What else? Passionate. Now the word, all those are right. The word I'm looking for starts with an H. Nope. H-U-M-A-N-E. Human. Everybody say human. That's it. That's it now. This is serious now. You know, all you have to be is human. The rest of those things, yeah, that's cool. Because you're not always going to be the confidentest in the room, the smartest in the room. You don't have to be. You got a team. It takes a team goal. But you have to recognize that everyone that shows up has more than just work on their mind. Ain't that true? Because we're human beings. We don't turn it on and turn it off. You know, we got kids, aging parents, you know, whatever. So when they come, recognize that. And as you communicate to folks, communicate with the transparency that you know that they're dealing with things. But what I need today is for everyone to work together, help each other focus, and let's give a good day. Okay? Not acting like people are superhuman. Does that make sense? Okay, clicker. Clicker over there? Where'd I put the clicker? Thank you, brother. Would you let me walk all the way over there? You had that clicker. Thank you, brother. No, I appreciate you. Give me a pound. Walk all the way over there. Clicker right there. Okay, now I like this now. Even if you're on the right track, you know, we'll get run over if you just sit there. We cannot rest on our laurels. That's the note I want you to put by that slide. We cannot rest on our laurels. We always have to be moving forward. Because we know the adage, right? If we're not moving forward, where are we going? Backwards. There is no standing still. Okay? Now, this next question is the whole room. Now, what's this word right here? What's that? Everybody say that word right there. What's that? Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm about to ask this. Not a trick question, you know. So I'm about to ask it. Who owns improvement? I want to hear we. Okay, one more time. Who? Not wait. I'm telling you, guys are a good group now. Wait for me. Let me get the. Who owns improvement? Yes. All right. Now we're going to personalize it, and you now instead of saying we, you're going to say I. Everybody got that? I'm going to take him on the road with me. Okay, here we go. Who owns improvement? Absolutely. Absolutely. Now look here now. You get what you tolerate. Underline tolerate in your presentation. We're going to talk about stepping up our leadership style, raising our standards, and I'm giving you the tools, raising our expectations. All right, now here, I love this. Now honesty here now, and I need honesty and transparency. Who has seen and loves Kung Fu Panda? Now, I'm telling you, see, this is a good group now. Put your hand up high. Don't be embarrassed about it. Kung Fu Panda. Let me tell you something. And this is a true story. You can ask my wife, Benita. I was going to go to a car show on a Saturday, so I had done, where are my ladies, married ladies? Where are the married ladies? So I can clarify this, because I live in Charlotte. And if someone happens to be here and see Benita, Bob said he was in charge. So you know how to interpret it. So I don't want that to happen. You know, I had done my chores between Wednesday and Friday, so I had a free Saturday. Husbands, that makes sense? Does that sound right? You know, we ain't running no show, you know. So it rained. So I didn't go to the car show. So I went in the office and I turned on the TV and I love Kung Fu Panda. All right, so I started watching Kung Fu Panda. You know, so Benita comes in, she says, well, what are you doing, you know, for the rest of the day? Well, I'm not sure about the rest of the day, but I'm gonna watch Kung Fu Panda. Okay, cool. She walks away, she comes back 2 hours later, guess where I am? Watching Kung Fu Panda. You know, she comes back 4 hours later, guess where I am? I'm in the office, I got my pad out, I got 2 pages of leadership notes on Kung Fu Panda, 1 and 2. They didn't have 3 at the time. It was just a 1 and 2 marathon. So go back and watch Kung Fu Panda and get some leadership. Now, go to page, let me get the right page. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, because you know I need my glasses. Okay, on page, everybody go to page 1. Page 1. Page 1. We're going to underline some things. Now there, when you get to page 1, you're going to see that quote, if better is possible, good is no longer an option. Put an asterisk by that, because that's what you're going to start as a mantra at your company. And we're not taking no excuses for being better. See, you know, where are my coaches? Where are my coaches who've coached youth sports, high school sports? Perfect, okay? You know that our expectations to play is to play at your best. Ain't that right? We're not telling kids to go out there and be mediocre. You know, go out there and, you know, I mean, have fun, but be at your best. And if they're not at their best, where are they going to be eventually? On the pine. Okay? So better. And let nobody talk you out of being better. All right, so let's get our first thing. First thing, I'm in the first paragraph. First thing I want you to know is, and I want you to underline, you can do this. And above you, put I. I can do this. Okay? Everyone has greatness inside of them. Let me show you through this presentation, of course you got the book, how to tap, underline tap into your power. And then together, me, you, the book, we're going to protect our people. Okay? Perfect. All right, next one. Go to page 11. I turn to page 11. And right at the top of 11, circle what Mr. Ping post. So, you know, not only is there leadership stuff in this, but there's diversity stuff, right? Because I do some diversity training as well. And remember, Ping, the stepfather, is a goose raising a panda. How about the cultural differences in that? I'm telling you, Kung Fu Panda, you got to watch it 4 hours. And you're going to get leadership stuff out of Kung Fu Panda. So you're going to circle to make something special, you just have to believe it's special. That's why you're transferring that belief to your people. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You know, now this makes a difference. Eyes up here now. Write this down. How we treat people matters. Okay? How we treat people matters. If you are excited about your people, they can tell, can't they? Yep. You know, if you come to work energized, because what I tell my leaders, if you're going to be on my team, I need 200%. You know, when you come to work, I need you at your best every day. If something's happening, because I know they're human, if something's happening in your life where you can't be that, stay home. I'd rather you stay home than drag my team down, because they're watching us. If we're pumped up, guess what they're going to be? It's contagious, guys. You've seen the commercial where it's a insurance commercial where I do something nice to Jeff. Todd sees it. He ain't got nothing to do with it. But the fact that he witnessed something nice, he does something nice for Lauren. Everybody seen that commercial? It's true. And you can be the one that started at your job. Enthusiasm, respect, love, care. It's contagious. And I'm going to give you the tools to start it. But you got to start it because you're what? A leader. Okay? You are a leader. All right? Now, get this next one. Down below there, when Poe realized that the true power, I'm in the first paragraph about in the middle. Poe realized, underline for me, true power from all his training was wrapped up around him, here it is again, underline, believing in himself. And that's where I want to get you guys. Believing in yourselves. And look at the next sentence. He had to be the one to underline, get the team excited, energized, and confident. And we're going to talk about how you instill confidence in people. Matter of fact, right there, from that word confident, put a line down to the bottom margin by number 11 and write this down. Find people's strengths. Find people's strengths. And then put a slash, find my people doing things right. See, for a long time when I take over a group, folks were out there, leaders out there trying to ding people, and then they were proud of it. Found him doing something wrong. Found her doing something wrong. Folks couldn't stand them. I said, guys, and I got this from 1 Minute Managers. This is not just me. I've been reading leadership books since 1982. Find your people doing things right. I had the courage to try it and just go around and compliment people on what they were doing right. And you know what I noticed? They loved me out there. Instead of, oh, here comes Bob, good God. Folks hiding. They loved to see me. And all it was finding people doing things right. When I go out there, Megan, I tell you, you got the best housekeeping. Every time I come in your area, it's awesome. No one does it better than you. Thank you so much. See? And then you got a husband?
Yes.
Okay, what's his name?
Sammy.
And I would know that. Write this down with that same thing. Get to know your people personally. He says it best, to connect takes energy. Okay? Takes energy. I took over that last group, 300-400 folks. As soon as I take over a group, I start sending birthday cards. Birthday cards. And not birthday cards with the happy birthday in it. They're birthday cards on the outside, but I got to write in them. And I write great things. You're the man. You're the woman. Have a wonderful day. I handwrite all these things. Even before I met the whole team in 6 months, some of them had received birthday cards from me. When I get out there and I look at their locker, guess what's hanging up? The birthday card. Hey, we appreciate you sending us birthday cards, Bob. See, connecting takes energy. That's what Maxwell says. John Maxwell says it best. The connect takes energy. Okay? All right, let's keep going. So, confident. Poe was the secret ingredient. Everybody say secret ingredient. That's who you are. Circle secret ingredient and put an asterisk there. That is you. Right, to get the team going. Leadership positions put us in the same situation. We are the secret ingredients. We must, everybody underline, step up. We got to step up to the challenge. If we want to see improvement, we got to lead it. Go to 12, performance, right? When our team members see us excited, guess what they do? Get what? Excited. When they see us giving and caring more, guess what they do? Give and care more. Okay, guys, this is about you. Being the best leader you can, recognizing with these new tools, it makes a difference. I'm a witness. I've done it 8 times. All right, we're doing this together. I'm going to say 0. You guys are going to say the rest. First aid cases, then I'll say 0. You'll say recordable injuries. Everybody with me? All right, pipe your voices up. Get clear. Get some water if you need it. All right, here we go. 0. I want more energy than that on the next one. 0. 0. 0. Yes, 0. 0 incidents. And by your presentation, put an asterisk by incidents. That's where, and then put / first aid cases. That's where your focus is. Not the lost time accidents. We want to start monitoring and recognizing first aid cases. Because see, if we allow first aid cases, everybody's seen the pyramid, right? What eventually happens? I found when I started challenging folks on PPE and first aid cases and concerned about why we're getting scratches on our body, folks were coming back at me, my leadership team, that's ridiculous, Bob. I mean, we do mechanics work. No, it ain't ridiculous. And here's the challenge you're going to put to them. Tell me, Arthur, tell me a task that we asked you to do that we don't provide the proper PPE, the proper tools, and the proper training on how to do it 100% safe. You know what Arthur said? Nothing. Because he couldn't. He was right. You know, yeah, you're right. We have all the PPE we need. We have the proper training, and we have the proper tools. There should be no reason that there should be a scratch on anyone's body. So when I start making statements like that and then monitoring first aid cases, our recordable injuries went down. Make sense? We're looking at the low-level stuff. I'm not waiting for that to happen and then look into it. I want to stop it here. And that's how you do it. Okay, now, all state hands. Everybody put your hands together, all state hands. Let me see them. Put them high so I can see them over there. Okay, now look in those hands now. You're going to see your loved ones, your family, but you're also going to see, look in there, your team. You can put them down. If you don't see your team in there, you need to get out of leadership. Am I making myself clear? See, you should not be in leadership if you don't care about your team. You know, now, we can get you, like a lot of times, folks, well, I'm in leadership so I can get to the manager and then, you know, VP or district manager. Can't you tell those kind of people who are just filling a slot, right, until my next calling? They're not investing anything in themselves. So can people. And that's the kind of people that people talk about what? Waiting them out, don't they? Well, we just wait them out. We never change. They always change. Instead of investing in people, don't be that person. We hold people's lives in our hands. All right. Let's keep going. Now, here's your first table assignment. We need 2s or 3s. Let me see how we're set up. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Everybody start to slide and mingle together. So I'll make sure everybody, you go with them, okay? Everybody get into some teams. We got 2 table exercises. Well, you got him. He got her because she's by herself. Yep, you stay there. Start move. Come on, hurry up. Now I'm on the timetable. Everybody get, you guys are together? Okay, there, perfect, there, yep, okay, there, here. Everybody needs to be with somebody, or 2. Where you at, brother? Perfect, all right, good. Yep, where, here, good. All right, everybody? All right, now, I need 2 minutes, Chris. You got your phone? Chris? Yeah, phone. Bring me up 2 minutes. Get your stopwatch ready. All right, now while he's doing that, he's going to let us know. You are going to discuss, this is your first tool. Everybody put down beside their first tool. Right? No job is more important than you. Now, what I want you to do when Chris is ready to start us, for 2 minutes, you're going to talk in the team and you're going to discuss what's the message that you hear in that no job is more important than you. What are you hearing? Everybody understand the instructions? All right, very good. Are we ready? 2 minutes. Start talking. How we doing with
15 more minutes.
Good,
Okay.
that's perfect. Thank you for that. Okay, perfect. And you're ready with the mic? All right, perfect. And Chris, give us a countdown at the 10-second, so we'll know. Countdown. Well, let's see. If we're done talking, we'll start now. Okay, that's it. You didn't make it quite the 2 minutes. All right, here we go. Where we at?
We got 10.
Oh, okay, count it down. 8, 7, come on, 6, yep, 5, yep, 4, here we go, 3, 2, perfect. All right, I need 3 teams, a team from each section. Who's going to be my volunteer over here? And okay, perfect. I love a volunteer. Mike, please, so everybody can hear you. Okay, so it's Flo, what's up, man? Who's your team? Ken and Eric. All right, perfect. So we got the Flo, Ken, Eric team. Who's going to be our spokesperson? Perfect. Who? Eric? Ken. Yes, sir. We're ready.
We're ready. So our list is safety. When you see that, you think of safety first. We want you to come to work and leave work in the same condition.
Okay.
Employee value.
Yes.
And
Write that down. Employee value. Keep going.
teamwork and collaboration.
Oh, awesome. Okay, we got 3 good nuggets there. We got teamwork, we got collaboration, and employee value. Everybody write that down. See, that's why I like to do these kind of presentations. We learn from each other, right? We are a team. You're Churchill Casualty team. You guys know each other. Learn from each other. Perfect. All right, give them a hand. 2 pounds. All right, perfect. I need somebody from the, where'd I put the clicker? From the middle. Clicker, thank you, brother. From the middle. Who's my volunteer and not someone who spoke before? Don't make me pick you. Okay, right here. All right, perfect, right there. Who we got here? Let's introduce us.
We got Ray and Wanda.
Okay.
And Chris. We're the 4 of us here.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So we put down family,
Yep.
friends,
good.
self-worth, health, and happiness.
Oh, okay. I like put down family, put down self-worth. I like those 2 nuggets out of there. Family and self-worth. Okay, perfect. Give them a hand. Awesome, 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 and awesome. Perfect. Okay, over here. Oh, perfect. See, I love a volunteer. There we go. Hand right up. And you have not talked before, right? Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. Let me come over so I can introduce you. Introduce them, Brian. Tell them who's there. Who's there? We got.
I'm Chloe, this is Preston, and this is Lisa.
Perfect.
And we came up with, don't remove safety for speed, production, output is more important, that's kind of what's going on, and ask for help, stop and fix.
Ask for help. That's a great nugget, Pounds. Good job. Good job. Lisa, stand. Oh, good. Thank you, ma'am. All right, perfect. Now we got a good list. Is that not a good list? All right, here's our next one. No, do look for the clicker. Where did I leave it up? There it is. Thank you, brother. Okay, here's the next one. Here's the next one. Now, the way I want this discussed is in 2 parts. When I thought about this one, this was probably, let me get my years right, 2002. We had been pushing the no jobs more important for a long time. And something touched me now. It touched me about it, and I put this together. Now, let's look at it. What's your life worth? Now, I want this discussed in 2 parts, and you'll use all the 2 minutes for this. I want the first part. What do you hear in this first part of the message? We don't want to see you hurt. What does that communicate? We don't want to see you hurt. Okay, nah. You're going to discuss it. Thank you. Thank you, though. Thank you. You guys are ready. You're a good group. Okay? We don't want to see you hurt. Discuss that, and then pick up the rest of it. And we're not going to let you hurt yourselves by allowing behaviors that will eventually get you hurt. Are we ready on the time? I'm ready. Okay, 2 minutes, 2 parts. Start talking. Thank you for your help. Yeah. Who you with? Get in there. Move over in there. You ain't with them. Get in there. Sitting way on the outside.
You don't give those things to them.
That looks better. That looks better. How we looking, Chris? Okay, stop. Here we go. All right, now we need same thing, but I need new teams. We're going to start on this side. Someone who's not spoke. Perfect. I love a volunteer. Perfect. Okay. We have. Yeah, come on, brother. We have Mark. We have Rhonda and Chris. The Mark, Rhonda, Chris team. Okay. Perfect. So 2 parts. Okay. What is the first part?
First part was it translates the culture we're trying to impart on them.
Everybody write down culture. Culture.
And, the second part, more or less, this is our contract with you as a person, and you're also part of that contract. So what are you going to do for us? We're going to do this for you. We're going to make sure you're not hurt.
Yep.
Make sure you're safe. Make sure
Yep.
all this is occur.
Yep.
It's a two-way street,
Yeah.
not just a number. It's not just a dollars and cents thing.
Right. Right. I tell you what, you moved me emotionally with that. Okay, everybody write down contract. Because I'm going to give you something later on. Matter of fact, write this word down. Partnership. And I'm going to give you that later on in the presentation. Partnership. See, wonderfully said, right? We're in this together, working together to look after each other. Because no one person can be 100% safe by themselves because we have off days. And when we assume that, well, they're the best, we lost a 36-year employee. This is back when I was in Lumberton, North Carolina, at the power plant. Got killed 2 weeks before his retirement party. 36 years. We're planning the party, bringing in his family, this, that, having a great time. He dies 2 weeks before, okay? Because he gave the traditional man answer, and men never probe past the man answer. So now, ladies, you're better at this, so don't answer this question. Don't even attempt. Let these egotistical men do it, like we are. Okay, here it is, men. What's our standard answer when folks say, Mike, you're not looking that well. I mean, is something going on? What's our standard man answer? I'm all right. No, I'm okay. Mike, your arm's hanging off. Do you need first aid? What's the man answer? Nah, I'm good. That's it. Hey, guys, give yourselves a hand. I tell you, we know our answers. But now let me challenge you now. We got to get beyond that. Because, the men thing, we see that someone is in distress. And that's what happened to this. That morning, people noticed that he wasn't at his best. And we knew it was some type of a cold or whatever, and he had been taking flu medications. So why would we let him, just on him saying he's okay, knowing that's the standard man answer, allow him to go and do the duties that he did that led to his death? You see what I'm saying? Leadership. We should have, you know what, Mike, I know you got a cold, you stay in here. I'm going to send John out there. See, that's leadership, right? Don't put us in a position where we have to match our egos because we're going to say we're okay. That's a nugget. That's for somebody. I don't know who it's for, but it's for somebody. Okay, give these guys a hand. perfect, and perfect. Okay, let's go over here, Brian. I need a new team from the middle. Oh, I love it. See, I was looking at you last time, so I knew you were going to volunteer. I stared her down, guys. Go ahead. We got Megan, flip up, name tag. Francis, and the Judy team. Go ahead.
Okay, so we came up with caring, respect, confidence, commitment to the group.
But break it up for me now.
Caring,
No. First part.
First part.
Yeah, first. What'd you get out of what we don't want to see you hurt?
Caring,
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, keep going.
respect,
Yes, ma'am.
and we're not gonna let you get hurt.
Yep.
Is confidence and commitment.
Commitment. Write that down. Commitment's the nugget in that one. And perfect for you guys, because most times folks don't see the commitment in it. But it's all about commitment. Okay? And that's it? Okay, perfect. Give them a hand, guys. Awesome. Awesome. Get on over here. Good job. Okay, somebody over here who hasn't spoke. New team. All right, perfect. Love a volunteer. Wait a minute, let's announce you. So who we have? We have Kendra, Jan, and the gym team. Oh, yeah, gym team. Yep, perfect. Here we go. Kendra's the spokesperson.
Okay, for the first part, we don't want to see you hurt.
Yes.
It's because the employee and the person is valuable to you. You connect personally with them.
Connect personally. And we had already wrote down value, so you should already have that, from the last one. But add value to this too. People and value. Because I'm telling you, whatever it takes to communicate to your people that they are valuable, you must do. That's why I'm big on eye contact. It is eyes that transfer belief in your feelings. You hear me? So when you're talking to your team, these messages need to be done in person. What I want you to do with these, the first one I want you to use for about 3 months or so. Get that up everywhere. In your break room, if you guys drive trucks, in the doors of the trucks someplace, in your muster areas, so they can constantly do a campaign on, no job is more important than us. If you have safety teams, turn it over to your safety teams. Let them take it and run with it. Right? How are we going to communicate this for the next 3-4 months, around our safety meetings? Everybody understand? Because we want to empower people. Can't do it all. We want to empower people. Everybody got safety teams with safety team leaders? Turn it over to them with the confidence that they can do great things with this messaging. Okay? And then this one. Go ahead.
Okay, and we're not going to let you get hurt.
Yep.
That would be culture, company values.
Yep.
Training takes time, invest in the employees, and do not tolerate anything but the best.
Oh, that moved me. Do not tolerate anything but the best. Everybody write that down. Okay? Perfect. Write that down. Do not tolerate anything but the best. Guys, you can have that expectation, right? When I started having those expectations, everything started to change. Because I'm not accepting excuses anymore for a person not being their best when we've given them all the tools. And we're going to talk later in the presentation about dealing with behaviors that destroy team performance. All right, give them a hand. Give them a hand. Awesome. 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 All right, perfect. Perfect. All right, you guys did good there. Okay? All right, now, let's get down to right here. So we're getting ready to jump into team culture, what we need from each team member, how to engage and recruit winners. Okay? Now, here's another thing that we have got to do better at. We've got to do better at bringing in winners. Does this make sense? It took me 2 years, literally now, to get my leadership team out of just hiring people's friends and families. And we had nepotism things and all. We got to hire, and I don't mind them if they meet my standards. But once we did it, once they were like, okay, Bob, we're going to give it a try, right? Then we hired the next 11 guys we hired. These are linemen. Next 11 guys we hired, I wish I had 11 daughters. They were the most fantastic guys. And see, they came from everywhere. They came from car washes, from Walmart, from Subway. Because see, we're going to train them in line work. I want good people that have good values from the start. Now, you ain't going to ever have a problem with them. But we keep bringing in people who are bad employees, their friends. What in the world do you think you're going to get from that person? The this same kind of person. We got to hire winners, okay? And then we're going to talk about getting rid of those who don't measure up. Okay, now, this is audience. We're doing this together. These are all the requirements it takes to get to the next level. On 3, we're going to start with passion. And guess what? I want to hear some passion. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Passion. Care. Now, wait a minute. You guys did so good in the beginning. Come on, you're going to get a break after this. But I need it strong now. We're doing it together. We're going all the way down the list. So when we start, we're going all the way down with passion. Everybody ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. Passion, care, leadership, drive, truth, courage, and belief. All right, everybody look at your watch. Now look, when I say 10 minutes, I'm saying 10 minutes. Now you come to that door after 10 minutes, I'm calling your name out. And I'm going to do like my calculus teacher. You know, when I was, this is from real experience. Dr. Clark, right? Whenever it's like he had eyes in the back of his head, right? If you try to sneak into class and he's putting a theorem up on the board, how did he know it was me? You know, not that I had a history of being late, but he'd be writing this thing. Thanks for joining us, Mr. McCall. Everybody look around, Bob's late. That's what I'm doing if you come late. You got 10 minutes. Be back in here before so we can finish this up. Move.